Hello, welcome to Normal Game Couch. There's a wasp nest feet away from me. It's an active wasp nest, and just sprayed them. I'm pretty sure they're all dead. Shouldn't be a problem, but if I start jumping around, attacked by wasps. So we got that going on. But yeah, okay. So welcome to Normal Game Couch. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV today. It's a MMORPG. Here's my character, name of Mandelbrot Shambletot. He's an alternate character. I'm not playing my main today. I wasn't interested in playing my main on the show. I wanted to kind of play around with this conjurer for a bit. So I have, oh, and by the way, throughout the course of the show, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 MMORPGs. I have a list right here. I'm not going to reveal them all at once. It's going to be like an overtime kind of thing. It's not a trick to keep you watching. If you want, just tune in a couple hours from now and I'll just go through the whole list all at once. It's not a trick to keep you watching. But I am going to be revealing them one at a time. The reason for that is because I have kind of a story to tell about each one. So we'll get to that. Every 10-15 minutes, approximately. Alright, so this is my conjurer. My other character, my main character, is a marauder, that's the kind of character I prefer to make in MMORPGs because I'm all about DPS. I like a high DPS. The point is to survive, to keep your HP at a level above 0 longer than the mob that you're fighting against. Why wouldn't you want a character with high HP and high DPS? Makes sense to me. But this game is actually pretty intuitive, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a character for an alternate character that's a little bit outside of my wheelhouse. So I got a bunch of quests here. Another reason I wanted to do this character is because he's in Gridania, and that's kind of my favorite starting city. My marauder, if you're familiar with the game, of course, you know that the marauders start in Limsa Lominsa, which it's a pretty good starting location, but I prefer this one. I'm kind of a foresty kind of guy. So let's see what zone we're in right now. Okay, we're in the North Shroud. So let's take a look at my journal. We got a lot of quests here in the North Shroud, so this one's already done. Oh, this guy's right in front of me. We can just go turn this in right now. Or girl, I guess. I said this guy, but it's a girl. Oh yeah, she wanted microchew leaves or leaflets to add a flavor to an ale that she was making, or something like that. By the way, I'm not going to read all this out. I'm going to have a lot of my own dialogue that I want to get across during the show, so I'm not going to sit here and read all this text on the screen. Hopefully you can follow along. And she's wordy. Alright, so I get to pick which quest reward I want here, because I finished this quest. That helm is for a Disciple of War class. I'm not playing Disciple of War. I'm a magic user. Ether's okay. Helped restore my MP, but I never really run out anyway. But, I don't really feel like I need the ether. By the way, I love this hat. It reminds me of like the classic Black Mage from Final Fantasy, historically. Before I upgraded my my outfit, it was like all yellow. It kind of matched the hat, and it was awesome. I kind of felt bad about changing it out, but you got to go with what you got to go with the best equipment you have. Okay, now this is a fate. These are largely optional. I'm just gonna walk right through this one. They allow you to get quick XP. Later on, you joined a Grand Company, and the fates actually help get Grand Company seals, which you can exchange for a variety of goods. I'll zoom out a bit. I just got my mount on my other character, and that's pretty awesome. It's actually been a while since I played on this character, so familiarize myself with the layout of these hotkeys. The thing I'm killing right now is part of a quest to kill a certain number of them. Any mob that you see in this game that has kind of that circular symbol over its head is involved in your hunting log. Actually, no, you know what? That's the hunting log is a different symbol. Never mind. Anything with a symbol over its head needs killing. That's the long and short of it. One or the other, it doesn't matter. I'm used to my Marauder. I gotta stop moving when I'm casting. With the Marauder, you can just jump up and down and go all around, and you don't interrupt any of your attacks. Yeah, okay, this is straight up a quest. I'm sure at some point we'll see the symbol for the hunting log. One thing I noticed about Gridania, the kind of realm I'm in right now, is it seems to be nighttime way more here than in the other zones. It's almost too bad because it's such a beautiful zone that you hardly really get to see it. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting these guys with damage over time spell first, and then throwing my stone magic at them. That way they take damage while I'm hitting them with the other magic. Alright, let's see. I'm a conjurer. These weapons don't work well for conjurer. There's something, a maple wand, but what I have already does better damage, so I'll pass on that and take the vendor trash again. This area, which they call the 12's Wood, are at war with a beast people called the XIV, and as you progress through the narrative, there's a lot of quests that involve that civil war. There's also a third kind of party that comes into the Civil War eventually, but I won't spoil that for anyone who hasn't played this part yet. Alright, so since I'm relatively early in the game, I'm only level 10 right now, I kind of like to cherry pick my quests at this point and see like what the best quest rewards are, and like put a priority on those quests. I can see here that I have some boots that would do me well, and that's the Harriers of the Hedge Tree quest that I just picked up. So maybe we'll focus on that one. If I click X on this and look at the map, it'll tell me exactly where it is. Okay, so up in the top left corner, you can see the map, and it shows me that it takes place in that little alcove there. I can pan around and see where I am. I'm the blue cone there. So I can kind of position the map to so I can have both areas visible. So now I can see like my whole trek outlined on the map. Oh yeah, by the way, I haven't forgotten about doing my top 10 MMORPG list. I'll get to that when probably when I get back from doing this quest here. Alright, so I got more stuff to kill here. Might as well take them out while I'm here. Some monkeys. I think that monkey is throwing poop at me. I think that's what's happening. I could be wrong. I think that's what's happening. Testing out my ability to heal there for a second. I like I said, it's been a while since I played on this character, and I don't want to get in a pinch and need to heal and not remember which spell does it. I mean, it's got to be poop. What else? I mean, if a monkey has a ranged attack, what else is it going to be? You know what I mean? Alright, so here's the hedge tree. Probably going to be some guys jumping out. Yep. Where are they? Up there. This place is called the Peace Garden. It's not very peaceful. Alright, we'll head back. As you can probably tell, if you're somewhat familiar with the game or MMORPG user interfaces in general, I am using a controller. I have a mouse and keyboard that I can hook up to the PS4 right now. I could totally do that, but I don't know. I felt like playing with the controller for this particular game. I don't know. I'm sure that the mouse and keyboard is better. I'm sure it is. But like I said before, this game is relatively low key, so I don't really feel like I need the advantage that a mouse and keyboard would give me. I'm just here to have fun. And you know, most MMORPGs come out on the PC, so it's rare to be able to play one that was, you know, developed not with the controller in mind, but as an after, you know, thought. It's still something unique, and I appreciate that. So now I get those boots I was talking about. Equip those straight away. Yeah, that works for me. See if I got anything else kicking around in my armory chest. Oh yeah, that hat. That was a pre-order thing. Whoops. My old boots. Stick those in my inventory so I sell them later. Okay, so now that I'm in a safe spot, let's go ahead and take a look at my top 10 MMORPGs. A lot. That's a game that I played when I was in college. I remember I had a character. Now let me. I'll tell the story in a bit. Let me get moving to my next quest here. A Glim Harvest. Okay. Whoops. So yeah, the story about Dark Age of Camelot. I had a character I had two characters in that game on a roleplay server. I usually don't play on roleplay servers, but I kind of liked the lore of Dark Age of Camelot, and I wanted to be a part of it. So I had two characters. One that always spoke in rhyme, and yeah, that was hard to maintain, but I seemed to do pretty good. And the other character I had was a character. He was mute and could only speak in emotes and the out of character tag if I had something that I couldn't emote easily. And apparently the moderators didn't like my my ability to tell the story in their game, so they banned me. And I don't mean like they suspended me, they banned me for life. I could not play Dark Age of Camelot anymore. It was too bad because it was a great game. I kind of loved the MMORPG set in like a grim fairy tale kind of universe. I thought that was cool. But you know, whatever. But that's number 10 on my list of top 10 MMORPGs. Dark Age of Camelot. Excellent game. A lot of fun memories from that one. So we'll be checking in with this list again every 10-15 minutes. It's not like a hard set rule. Just every now and then we'll be checking it out. Should have brought a pen out so I could cross them off as I did them. I'm going to bend the paper back so I don't lose my place. Got a couple I can turn in up here. Sound of limb shrooms. Let's see, that one increases my intelligence and my mind. That one increases strength and dexterity. I'm a magic user, so I'll go with the intelligence and mind. Bone necklace. Level 8 bone necklace. Oh, I didn't have anything in that slot anyway, so excellent. It rains in Gridania a lot, and I like that. Now this chick is wordy. She, earlier in the game, she makes mention of someone else who, like, talks a lot, and then she talks a lot. Got a couple more quests in this location. Eventually, you unlock an ability to check recommended actions, recommended quests, and duties in each zone that are like geared towards your level, and that really helps make sure that you're not missing anything. Because I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to stuff like this, and I love the thought that I may one day complete every quest in the game. I mean, I'm not shooting for that, but I mean, there's no reason not to do it. Alright, I remember doing this one on another character. This guy that is like stalking this chick is right outside of this town, so... we'll go take that dude out. I mean, there's a deeper story to it. I mean, he's not really stalking her. It's kind of like this, like, old love story, like, 20 years in the making or something like that, but... oh, you'll see. Gotta keep an eye on my health. I'm used to playing Marauder, and I have so much HP, it's ridiculous. So I never even really have to look at my health. But with this character, I gotta keep an eye out. Alright, we'll get back to that one. A letter? Follow me. Yeah, now she remembers this guy from back in the day. Okay, so turn that one in, and what do we got here? Alright, that stuff is a ways out of town, but go kill some XIV birdmen. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so right up here, there should be a XIV birdmen camp, or yeah, kind of a XIV get together over here. Just gonna take a few of these guys out for the quest. Luckily, it doesn't appear that these guys are social, but they are aggro, so gotta watch out for that. Aggro mobs will attack you when you get within their aggro range, their radius. Social mobs will attack you if they're in a group and you attack one, they'll all come rushing at you. Luckily, these guys aren't social, so I can just kite them from here. Kiting a mob means when you attack one with a ranged attack and pull them out of the group. And then that guy spawns in. He saw me, but it'll be alright. That orange cone represents an area of effect, and I'm totally within my ability to move out of that area of effect if I like. I don't have to stand in it. I can just move freely wherever I like. That does mean that sometimes I may have to interrupt my spell casting, but it's worth it to survive. I'm pulling too many mobs here. I gotta get back. Pulling way too many mobs. Is that it? I think I got all those guys that I needed to get. Yeah, alright, cool. When I get back to a safe spot, I'll do the next game on the list. Let me get up there. Alright, so continuing on with the top 10 MMORPGs of all time. I don't know if I want to say of all time. That's such definitive terminology. It's my top 10 MMORPGs. It's the top 10 MMORPGs that I felt like writing down when I made this list. So number 10 was Dark Age of Camelot. Number 9 is a little-known MMORPG called EverQuest Online Adventures. It was an EverQuest game for the PlayStation 2. I actually don't have like a big story that goes along with that one, but I'll talk about it in a moment. Let me turn to this quest. Where do I turn in this one? In New Gridania. Right now I'm in the North Shroud. So I can either go to Old Gridania or the Central Shroud and then go to New Gridania. I'll go to the Central Shroud because I should be able to pick up more quests on my way to New Gridania. Although Old Gridania is like right in front of me. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Alright, so yeah, EverQuest Online Adventures. I played that for a while. I ran a guild in that for like 2 weeks. Like I didn't really invest a lot of time in running a guild in that. But I joined a pretty good guild. But that's where I first kind of like... I don't want to say cut my teeth on running a guild. I cut my teeth on running a modern guild. We'll get into more about running guilds later, you know, on the episode. But there's I played that briefly, and that was kind of like, it was a great game, and I really enjoyed it. It didn't have the magic of a lot of other MMORPGs, but it was good for what it was. It was like the first console MMORPG to do it right. I had a good time playing it. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So yeah, EverQuest Online Adventures. It wasn't a big breakout hit. It wasn't a big successful game, but I have fond memories of that. I don't remember the names of the people I played that game with, but I remember the way their characters looked, and I remember some of the places that we found ourselves in, and it was just generally speaking like a fun time. I had a good time playing that one. Big U-shaped zone here. Got to walk all the way around. EverQuest Online Adventures, of course, was the successor. Not more successful, but it was the successor to EverQuest, which was a great game, of course. I mean, before World of Warcraft, that was like the definitive MMORPG. And then they also had the spin-off Champions of Norath on the PlayStation 2, which was a kind of a Diablo clone action RPG, and those were really good too. I really liked those. Actually, Champions of Norath got stuck in my PlayStation 3, and it yellow lighted, and I couldn't take the disc out, and I had to take the PlayStation 3 like apart to get the disc out. And it was such a shame too, but that game was really important to me. I really liked it, so I had to take it out. I thought I could put it back together. It turns out the PlayStation 3 is a little more complicated than the NES, and I couldn't put it back together. Oh yeah, that's right. That dude was that girl's brother, like long lost brother. Kind of weird how he's stalking her like that. That hempen cowl is pretty good for my level. Let's see what it looks like in my character. Sweet. That means I can't wear my hat. I like my hat so much. Well, I'll try this cowl out for a while. I mean, well, let me really look at this. Let me try to figure it out. Let's see, that's 5 defense, 5 or 10 magic defense. I think the other two pieces together are more effective, so I'm going to switch back. It's a shame. I liked the maroon cowl. I thought that was pretty cool looking. Alright, so let's see, I gotta go to the East Shroud. And then this stuff takes place in the Central Shroud. Okay. I guess I'll go to the Central Shroud first. since I have 2 quests that take place there, it'll be more effective for me to go there first. Alright, zoom out map, Central Shroud, it's down this path. Oh yeah, the next game on the list is kind of unusual. That'll be one that most people have to look up. I see some quests that I can pick up on my mini-map to the left in that settlement. Let's run down there first and pick those up. Yeah, so I had this other quest where I had to find these idle initiates not doing their jobs. They're all within that that red circle on my mini-map up there, but a lot of them are kind of... I had found one already. That was just one that I just came across without even really thinking about it. And the other one, I don't know where he'll be, but they tend to tuck this kind of stuff like behind corners and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Some stuff like this in this game is really easy to miss. Alright, so down to the southwest, there's some more quests to pick up, so let's head out over there. We got these rocks stacked up here just for this purpose, I believe. I don't remember if I attuned here or not. Let me check. Yep, got it. Oh yeah, this is the real estate quest. I gotta go look at plots of land that I am not interested in, nor will ever be able to afford. Alright, about that time. And take a look at my list. Top 10 MMORPGs of all time. Number 10, Dark Age of Camelot. Number 9, EverQuest Online Adventures. And now we come to number 8, Furcadia. That's Furcadia. Furcadia. What was cool about that game is you designed your character, and you were kind of like a cat dog. You were able to design your own world. Let me pick up this quest and I'll talk about that. And then this right over here. But anyway, in Furcadia, you were able to design your own world, really from the ground up. They gave you all the tool sets and you know, tiles. It was like grid based, and you design your own buildings and. Savvy players could actually, these worlds were called dreams, and savvy players could program their own dreams to do different things. People would program like a checkers game or like a soccer game, and then build like the court or the you know, the chess table or whatever. But I actually kind of started to learn to program when I was playing that game, and it was a lot of fun. But then it got kind of taken over by kind of furry fetishists, so I stopped playing. But before that happened, it was a really fun game, and I had a lot of good times playing it. I was probably on that game 5 or 6 hours a day for probably a good 6 or 7 months. I had a good time playing. It was a lot of fun. I heard a rumor that it's still around apparently, but I heard a rumor a while back that the new Furcadia client has a virus and or malware in it. So I wouldn't recommend playing it now, but it was fun back in the day. So for me to get in good standing in this area, I need to prove that I'm like chocobo friendly. So I'm kind of going around talking about, like, asking people about what you know, what the chick who runs this place, like what she how she feels about her birds and all that stuff. I'm actually doing it for a third party, but later on, this can kind of be like your hub for chocobo activities. I do have a chocobo on my other character. Got him a few days ago, actually. I don't even really feel like I've used him all that much since I've got him. It's kind of a shame. Alright, so this jerk has been coming around this farm scaring the chocobos. So this guy wants me to get webbing to repair the fences. These guys are kind of scorpions. Scorpion-like. I don't really know why they would have webbing, but whatever. There's some kind of fantasy spider-scorpion hybrid. Gotta be careful not to pull too many mobs here, because these guys are kind of tough. Oh, crap. Alright, gotta keep on my toes here. Alright, Taka Matsuki is helping me out. See what I mean about this zone? It's still like night, and it's still raining. I kind of like that though. It's just, you know, you never really get to see it in the daylight, and it's a beautiful zone. Alright, of course I say that, and now it's daylight, but it won't last long. The nights in this zone are like half an hour long, and the day cycles seem to be much shorter than that. Oh, by the way, with my, I'm literally playing this game with an active wasp nest, like 5 feet away from me, so I think I want to take these hornets out because I think it'll be somewhat cathartic. Maybe, maybe my wasp friends are watching this. Maybe they'll get the hint and leave. It'd be quicker to cut through this, I don't know, I'm gonna pull these knobs now. Thought it might be quicker to cut through this tunnel, but I guess it probably isn't. It's so thin and there's so many aggro mobs in it. Oh well. I thought I could escape that guy's aggro radius. Alright, that's the hunter's log icon. If I kill a certain number of these things, then I get an XP bonus. So, let's take these guys out. Anything with an icon over its name needs killing. Hope you don't mind, but crack open this Mountain Dew. Getting kind of thirsty. Alright, let's see. In a relatively safe spot. Alright, back to the list. So number 10. This is my top 10 MMORPG list. We just got up to number 8, so I'll go through them again. Number 10. Dark Age of Camelot. Number 9. EverQuest Online Adventures. Number 8. Furcadia. Don't play it now. It sucks now, and it might be a virus. Number 7. True Fantasy Live Online. That was a canceled game, so I don't have any personal memories of it, but I can talk about it. It was a game that was a Japanese game, kind of like a Dragon Quest meets Final Fantasy chibi MMORPG. It was going to be coming out on the Xbox, the original Xbox, and it had all the earmarks of like a great like Japanese style MMORPG, and I was really looking forward to it. And what it was going to do that was cool and I hadn't seen before was you could talk into your microphone just like I'm talking into a microphone now, but your character's mouth would move as you spoke, and it would move in the way to match your own speaking patterns. And there would be like a radius of like if other characters were within the radius of you speaking, you know, they would hear you speak. So it was kind of like you were putting your own self into the character in the game, in very much a way. It would have been very immersive, and it would have been very unique. I believe EverQuest 2 did something like that, but this was years before EverQuest 2 came out. And it would have been a great game, and it's really a shame that it got canceled. That was during a time when they believed that you couldn't do an MMORPG really on consoles, and it's still kind of the belief now. But I mean, here I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. We got the Elder Scrolls Online coming out soon, so that thought is slowly starting to change. That's a stigma that's slowly starting to dissipate. But it's still something that's out there. It's still kind of a widely held belief. But it's really a shame, because I think that would have turned a lot of people around. It really looked great. I don't know what kind of media is out there now. Like, if you want to look it up on YouTube, I never looked it up. I remember seeing it in like an issue of OXM, official Xbox magazine, being blown away by the concept and really just waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it, and got canceled. That was True Fantasy Live Online, if you want to check it out. Xbox game. Looked really great, and I was really looking forward to it. But that's number 7 on my list. I know it might be a bit controversial to put a game that never actually came out on top 10 MMORPG list, but it's my list and I wanted to put it on there. I was really looking forward to it, and I feel that it would have been a great game. I feel like it would have been good enough to at least get number 7 on my list, so that's why it's on there. That guy has quite a height advantage on me. I'm getting out of here. Aggroed way too many of those dudes. Come on, quit chasing me. I mean, there's still stuff in there I gotta do. I think I really just need to, like, approach this methodically. Like, I can't put myself in the wrong place. I have to be very cautious in here. You can kind of get a feel for comboing your attacks here before the cooldown is over. So you can get like a split second off of your cooldown if you time it just right. Most MMORPGs kind of have that built in. It's kind of hard to explain, but that swarm's not aggro, is it? Nope. Good. Alright, now this is a duty. This is not an instance dungeon, this is a duty, it's separate. It should be just like a quick boss battle, maybe like a 5-minute thing. So, I'll take this on. Should go okay. I mean, I have a healing spell after all. I just need to keep an eye on my health. It's a problem for me playing this class. David and Goliath. Probably going to be some ads coming in about maybe a third of the way or halfway through the fight. Got some additional mobs coming in. These duties are pretty good for XP. No ads, huh? Alright. Kind of surprising, actually. This guy was pretty easy. Maybe this isn't even this guy's final form. I can't imagine that that would be it. Really? Okay, I'll take it. I haven't done this on another character because this is a class-based duty. So I really didn't know how this was going to go. Friend request from Kitara Hamimi? Okay. Can't get that off of the screen because I'm in a cutscene. So the basic story in this game is all these kind of groups of people are summoning their primals, which are like the summons from Final Fantasy. A lot of them are even recognizable from previous incarnations of Final Fantasy. And you're kind of you kind of wind up with this group of people that's going out to stop these summons and to put an end to the you know, the primals that have already been summoned. That's the general story. Um, you find that out pretty early, so it's not really a big spoiler or anything. They actually kind of hint at it, like in the first couple hours of playing the game, even. So I don't think I spoiled anything. Papa Limo.